Hey guys, I wanted to take a few moments to talk about letdowns. I recently wrote a blog about what to expect with a letdown, what causes a letdown, and how to help facilitate a letdown if it happens to be hard for you. But I was asked again recently if letdowns should be uncomfortable, and I wanted to give my experience with it. I wrote the blog with the assumption that people did not know what caused a letdown, but knew what a letdown was. And so here I kind of wanted to reiterate that, in that a letdown is an event that happens in lactating, during lactation, when your breasts are stimulated. So if whether this be via pump or because the baby is feeding directly at the breast, that stimulation causes a hormonal release, and the hormone, which is oxytocin, causes your alveoli to constrict, and the constriction creates force and makes the milk come out. It doesn't have to shoot out or anything, but it makes the milk flow more readily. So I had known this prior to my starting my breastfeeding relationship, and we had been pumping for about a month before I was able to put my daughter to my breast. And I think about the third or fourth time with her at the breast is when I experienced what I know to be now as a true letdown, and it was uncomfortable. It was pretty shocking how uncomfortable it was. It started off being a little bit of itching in my armpit and the outer area of my breast, and pretty quickly turned into what felt like pins and needles, where your arm is like as if you were to have like your arm or your leg numb, and the blood flow is coming back to that. And that was occurring in my breast, so not pleasant at all. Um, it luckily letdowns usually only last for about a minute or so, and the pain or the sensations that I associate with my letdown does not happen for that long of a time period. It's usually only a couple seconds or so. But I usually can feel when my letdowns are about to come on, and it's just the uncomfortable feeling in my breast that kind of peaks, and then my breasts get a little bit hard, like they get firm. And at that point is usually when I notice that the milk is leaking from my breast, whether it be the opposite breast when I'm feeding, or I hear changes in the way my daughter is feeding. She'll usually do deeper swallows versus the sucks and swallows that she does when she's trying to elicit a letdown. Um, so if you have a painful letdown, unfortunately, I don't know of anything at this point that would stop it. Um, this pain is different than Raynaud's, and so I have yet to. It seems biologically normal, because I'm saying that because it's so common, and just because I can't think of anything that um, would help. I notice that when I'm in the bath or taking a shower, if I'm leaking, I don't notice a letdown, but I also do know that that flow of the dripping when I'm in the bath um, is not heavy. So I am uncertain if heat would help during a letdown. Who knows? Maybe we'll try it. You can let me know. If you have any other questions about letdowns or about, the physiology of what causes a letdown to happen, I'd love to answer that. You can check me out on Facebook at Facebook/Chandra Matos, and like my page, send me a message, shoot me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Bye.